Hey guys, what's up? Yeah, I'm breaking out the old GoPro, if you will, to do this in 4K. I haven't really done much 4King with this 4K recording, that is, but I figured that these next two videos are definitely worth the opportunity to do so because I wanted to come on here and give you an overall review from what I've seen so far when it comes to two of the more anticipated Blu-ray releases of animated shows, that I grew up with and everybody else grew up with in the late 80s and the 90s that are now on Blu-ray, that have come to Blu-ray, I should say, for the first time in the past first few months, I should say, of this year. That, of course, being Rescue Rangers and Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. And in this video, I want to start with Rescue Rangers, which I have here, courtesy of It's Frank Hill. Frank said he was going to send me this, and he did. Originally, this was planned at first to be like a Disney Movie Club exclusive, but I think Disney, after news had gotten out to other reliable news sources, and then of course Disney confirming it themselves around the time that they had released the teaser trailer for the movie, Disney realized they probably couldn't keep this just as a DMC exclusive. They had to go full retail with it. So it was a DMC exclusive for about a half a month, and then finally it came to Blu-ray in the past, I think, couple of weeks or something like that, which is kind of cool. Now, it does consist of 6 discs. It is a 6-disc set. All 65 episodes are on there, as you could tell. And the specifications on here, the specs, if you will, are like this. It is remastered 1080p. It is SDH. It is seen. It is boxed in. Unlike what you see on Disney Plus, where it's full screen 1080p, 16 by 9. Here it's basically 4 by 3. It's 4 by 3, 1 by 33, ratio, and it's English Dolby Digital 2.0. So those are the specs on it, and that's pretty good. And one question I'm sure a lot of people have is why don't other, animated shows that we grew up with in the 80s, the 90s, early to mid 2000s, even late 70s get the same treatment? It's all because of the fact of whoever owns the license to said show, to said property, will be the ones that say, okay, we're putting this out on Blu-ray because we might be able to make a buck out of it or get something in return. Unfortunately, the catch is the fact that unless it's the studio themselves, like in this case of Rescue Rangers Disney, or in the cases like Scooby-Doo and the Flintstones, it being Warner Brothers, unless that place that's doing it owns the film rights to the actual film, the actual prints, then the only way that any other show could get put onto Blu-ray is by basically taking the episodes that were that were put onto a DVD, transferred over to DVD originally, and transferring them over to Blu-ray and just going from there. But the difference is instead of having multitude of Blu-rays, not Blu-rays, but multitude of DVDs, you have only like 2 or 3, maybe 4 at most, Blu-rays being utilized for that series because of the fact that the people distributing it don't have the actual film prints and everything, the original film prints, to try to remaster it. However, Disney, in the case of Rescue Rangers and all the other shows they can potentially do this with, have those film prints. Now, as far as the specs go, like I said, it's 1080p SDH, standard high def, if you will, or standard it's SDH, standard definition, or is it SHD or whatever? It's standard high dynamic or something like that, or standard definition range, or SD, whatever it is. SD, it's basically SDH. And like I said, it's boxed in. It's 4 by 3, not like I said what you see on Disney Plus, and it's in English Dolby Digital 2.0. Now, what's interesting though is not what's interesting, but the most interesting aspect that a lot of fans were hoping for. That's what I was trying to say. The most interesting aspect a lot of fans were hoping for that would be of great quality would be the picture. And I can tell you honestly that the picture quality looks tremendous. The picture quality looks great. I can't say any more than you have to see it for yourself. Compared to what you see on Disney Plus, yes, Disney Plus gives you great quality because, like I said, it's 1080p. It's seen in a 16 by 9 ratio. But I hate to say it, but the Blu-ray has a slight, if not more than a slight, advantage over it, because if there's one thing people will say about physical media, is that when you get it directly from that source instead of having it streamed, you get a better looking quality picture. And that is exactly what you get here with Rescue Rangers. And the 2 episodes that I'm very much aware of fans who want to know how good they look. Double O Chipmunk, good times, bat times. They look tremendous. Those episodes look tremendous. I mean, I went to the scene where Gadget first appears as her femme fatale self, and oh my God, the detail, whoo! The detail is just magnificent. It feels like it's being seen for the first time. It's that well cleaned up. It is that well cleaned up. Same with Good Times, Bat Times, when we first see Foxglove. Her flapping actually, when she catches Dale, looks really good. It looks really detailed, really, cleaned up and everything. So so basically the picture quality is, every bit of what people were hoping it would be. It looks stupendous. It looks great. It looks phenomenal. My suggestion though, if you really want to get the most out of it, then instead of just watching it on a 1080p Blu-ray player and a 1080p television, or even a 720 television, my suggestion is if you have a 4K television and a 4K player, watch it on there. You will not only get it in what is described as 4K, quality at 24 frames per second, if you will, because that's what they say in SDR, which is, standard dynamic range. But, you will get more detail than ever. You'll get a little bit more detail, or the picture will be more smoother than it already is, especially when it goes, panning across, if you will. So you'll get all of that, along with, like I said, the already great quality that the Blu-ray delivers itself. So that's really cool. And if your television has the picture option of high dynamic range, my suggestion is to go to high dynamic range and watch it like that, and the picture quality will stand out even more. From what I can tell you, it'll stand out even more. But I just wanted to come on here, guys, real quickly though, and kind of give you like a little mini review on the specs and the picture quality of the Rescue Rangers Blu-ray. Big shout out to Frank Hill for sending it my way. But yeah, it's definitely worth getting, and definitely it's definitely worth getting your hands on, and definitely worth the wait, and definitely the hype that people were hoping it would, hype that was given by the people hoping it would be a good transfer and everything. Definitely worth getting your hands on, guys. That's all I'm going to say. So until next time, let me know what your thoughts are down below. Comment if you like. Live chat during the premiere. And I am out. But yeah, guys, it is definitely worth getting your hands on.